turn order up? Should I be worried?
If you want to, you can be worried.
I don't want to be worried.
Oh, and just so you guys know, I picked up the Sky Jockey feat on that level. So, as long as I'm piloting, our ship has an extra 1 speed.
Oh boy. Doesn't change maneuverability, just gets an extra tile.
Yep.
Okay. Have we already slept, or are we in the process of doing that?
I am trying to get rid of the radiation poisoning first.
Okay.
So 3 cast a level check. Let's go the same. Carbon, Ezra, and myself. Carbon, Ezra, and myself.
So I think that you were just removing the. Oh wait, no, it's +4. So what was the order? Was it
Carbon, Ezra, and myself?
Okay, so you managed to remove the radiation sickness from Carvin and yourself, but Ezra is still stricken with the radiation sickness.
I will just slowly die.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty
I
much,
can
and
do
painfully.
this again tomorrow, and
Painfully.
help with the.
I'm gonna wake up in the morning. I'm gonna have to start throwing up.
What about the red
I've
ache
seen this in a
disease?
sci-fi show.
Yeah, so the red egg is still within your body.
Do we need a separate check for that?
Well,
Yes, but you are out.
I can't do it because I have three slots for 3rd level spells, and I just used them.
Oh,
I thought the radiation was more pressing
Okay.
for now, so I can try it again tomorrow.
Can we use the medicine check to give us +4 against it, or is that something different?
No, that's sweet disease, so you can do that.
I'm gonna do that then as well.
I think at this point you guys have enough resources versus diseases that you're not going to have another Castrovel situation on your hands.
I wouldn't say that just yet.
Yeah, we can't be too sure.
Well, okay then.
What does our medical bay allow us to do?
Just like be cool and keep chill.
Bonuses. I think it says on the ship. I'll have a look.
I think it just enables the treatment of.
I can treat deadly injuries twice a day,
Yeah.
or an additional time a day. Once on the field and once here.
What does radiation sickness count as?
It is a disease.
Treat disease.
I feel like this is the Expanse, like the main character, like has to deal with radiation sickness for the rest of his life. Every day he goes in the ship's medical bay and gets pumped up on drugs so it doesn't develop.
We do that anyway.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Also, in the universe, you wouldn't be dealing with it every day because at a certain point you would die.
I like how it says a medical bay acts as a medical lab.
What is a medical lab?
Yeah.
Good question.
Very important distinction there.
That's all it says. It's like, okay, don't even give me a link.
Thank you for
we were just talking about
clearing up the rules on that for me. That was great.
How treat deadly wounds just says the DC is dependent on the equipment, and that's it.
Go to here.
You have to find the equipment, so you find the DC for it.
Holy shit.
Okay. Wow, medical lab's very expensive. 7,000 credits.
That's why you have a spaceship instead.
Yeah.
Technological medical lab is not generally portable unless installed in a spaceship. Whoa, that's amazing. Treat up to 3 patients at once. Deadly wounds task of the medicine skill fire site. Otherwise functions as an advanced medical kit. Oh my god.
The advanced medical kit is +2 insight on medicine checks to treat drugs, diseases, and poisons.
Okay.
Like, just have it.
That's also good to know.
Just
have it in one place. I didn't actually know about the +2 part. I just thought it lowers the DC of treat deadly wounds.
The fact that you actually have to go to
treat deadly wounds.
3
it does do
to go to 3 different locations is kind of silly.
It is actually infuriating. It's not silly, it's infuriating, and I think it's symptomatic of a larger issue that Paizo has when making their goddamn books. Go here.
They're
show
almost
you.
as bad as Catalyst. It's
Yeah,
kind of
like-
hilarious.
They're telling you, like, oh, you have to go to a different place, but we won't tell you which page it's on or where it is, or we won't just give you the information right now. Because
Can we have a
Sometimes
handout
it
for
does.
medicine?
I'm
Why
working
even
on
have
it
a
as we
medical
speak.
lab and a medical bay as separate things in the book when you could just have medical lab can be used in a ship as a med bay?
Big.
Boom.
Well, you need to have it selected in the starship section, so you know you can actually put on a starship rather than go to medicine to see the medical lab can be made in medical bay. And they have to kind of
Oh
differentiate
my
the name, just so you don't look up medical lab and go to the wrong one.
There are
or
times
just
where
print the words a second time. Who cares?
the book says, like, sometimes it does say, like, go to page X. Like, craft item. See page 235 for the crafting rules.
I'm
It
so
sometimes
used to,
does it. But, like,
I'm so
not
used to-
always.
so used to
Like, why?
5e right now, which is like less than half the size of Starfinder's book, but it has just as much rules in it. But they literally just like combined things and just made it to where you never have to navigate more than one page to look at something.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's like there's no less rules in 5e. It's just it's not like
It's much more.
it's
Yeah.
like they thought about the layout of it.
Oh god. Can I just have a can I just have a singular handout with it all on
Never.
one page?
Yeah,
you make a legend, medical legend.
Yeah, medical
You know,
legend, but this is all there.
At least you put like
Links.
links.
Yeah.
So that,
Yeah.
like when I go to the one thing, I can just click to the next.
I don't want 3 pages of it. I just
Goose,
want one
I
long
love you. I just want you to know this. Totally platonic hetero love.
Because that is amazing. That's brilliant that you actually just made 3 different pages for that. It's awesome.
I am a monster.
Wow.
You're like 2 points above Paizo, but only 2, and that's on a 9,001 scale.
Because of the links.
Oh,
Yes.
god damn.
The links give you those 2 points.
Well, I take it now is time for everyone to get the full night's rest, eh?
Well, now that Ava actually knows the checks and DC, she can help us.
Yeah, I can do the medicine checks too.
Do you know if you can
Oh.
aid those, or was that a GM call?
I mean, for, like, I think aid another in Starfinder, it's literally always just like, well, the DM gets to decide.
Yeah.
I think you can, like, I don't see a reason why not if you're trained in it. If you're not trained in it, no.
If you're trained in it. I'm trained in every skill.
I mean, yeah, but you,
I mean,
for
especially-
other people.
Because we have the med bay. Then I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why
Also
someone could
that.
act as a nurse.
Hey, I'm trained in medicine.
I'm just imagining somebody untrained and you just go, hand me the scalpel, and you just stab them in the arm. Oops.
Actually, on that note, let's see.
There you go, there's my aiding. 2 of them get +2. I don't know if you're doing disease
I
or
think
not,
I only
right?
need 2 checks. I need 1 for your red egg and 1 for Ezra's radiation.
Did anyone
I can
notice
do
that in the
3 deadly wounds? You can give us
in
more
the
HP.
advanced
I already did that, but I failed everyone except myself, which is
The
embarrassing.
ship bay allows you to do it twice, so you should be able
Yeah,
to
I mean,
I should
think it's
probably
one
try
at-
and
Mm.
treat my sickness if I can.
Mhm.
Medbay. On a note, has anyone noticed that the advanced medkit literally states in the second line the
Okay.
advanced medkit can be used in the same way as a basic medkit?
Why did you point that out to me?
I'm
But-
going to
but
go
the-
insane. I'm
But
going
the DC to treat deadly
actually-
wounds is only 20. It
Yeah.
legit just changes the DC in that description. It doesn't tell you everything you can use the medkit for.
Yeah, it's changing the DC, but it is annoying. It's like, because even then, it goes advanced medkit, basic medkit, then medical lab. Why don't you put them in the order that we're using them, not alphabetical? Alphabetical
Okay.
most of the time is annoying.
Okay, I have put the basic medkit in the medical bay handout, and if we get another thing, I'm going to actually flip out.
Okay.
this
Nobody
looks
talk
good.
about med patches or
This
spray
looks
flash.
good.
Yeah, what does the
This
spray
is good.
flash do?
I'm dying. I'm
Oh.
dying inside. Inside, I'm dying.
I don't know why these rules are so freaking like. Why?
Okay, we're gonna
It
get
gets
rid of
even-
all of it.
Stupid
It
rules.
gets even
No,
more
no.
annoying when they do their feats, and you have like the improved version of other feats. So they give you one feat, like page 5, then improved is on page 28.
I'm
So,
really hoping with the new action economy system and everything that Pathfinder 2 is like streamlined and doesn't have 500-page book.
So we're going to do away with the Starfinder medicine system, and we're going to use the medicine system wherein you have bandages and nothing else. You get nothing else. And you can thank Paizo for that.
Oh, we shall.
I already healed all of us once while we were in the field, so I thought that twice per day is
Okay,
total.
let's see. You
Yeah,
get plus 2
It
insight
says
the medical
bonus
lab
twice
gives an
per
additional.
day on each
to
patient.
treat drugs, diseases. What do I need to treat a drug or disease? Just a med kit? I don't understand. Can I just walk into our med bay and then just try and treat my radiation sickness? Is that a
You
thing?
could do, but that's not the med bay. That's the holodeck.
Can each of
Which
you
is the med bay?
Can the checks stack? Like, can each of you try to like do your?
I
Is
don't think
anything-
so, because most of the time you don't know if you failed a check unless it's obvious. With like medicine, you give us drugs. You don't know if the drugs are happening.
I could
Unless we're
totally
dying, then you know.
rules lawyer on 5e, but I'm not 100% on anything in this because it confuses me.
I mean, I could go either way on the medicine thing.
I would like to try and treat myself, but I don't know if I can.
I mean, I was gonna do it
What's your bonus?
to medicine.
Yeah.
13.
Plus 2
Okay,
if
so
I
I'm
help.
actually
I'll like.
+2 with the help and against diseases. Plus a
Yeah,
help.
I'm just gonna make a ruling that like you can aid, but it doesn't make sense to me that the person who is better than you at medicine fails because they rolled lower, and then you came along and you managed to do it because you rolled higher. So you can have your disease treated once per day.
Well, I actually have a
that's fair.
14 in medicine on my own. So,
Why is your medicine so high?
Damn.
because I have 19 intelligence.
Oh yeah, you're the smart one of the group, but you don't
Oh
actually.
yeah,
So as long as I put ranks into it,
that's a fair point. Damn, that's a really high medicine.
my piloting's at 22.
Yeah, it is.
It's brilliant. But yeah, I can.
Sure, you're free to do it yourself and I can aid you in it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to try to.
Ava, you don't have to roll to aid because you have such high that you just automatically aid.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's over 10, so.
So yeah, you will automatically aid.
Okay, so I roll.
Yeah, so you will. I don't know for whom that was, but for whoever that
Oh,
was,
for
you are
me.
going. Yeah, so you're going to get a +4 versus the next 42 save you do for disease.
Sweet. See, I'm the only
Then
one.
another
that
one.
We haven't gotten rid of the rad sickness yet. So,
And Carvin still has to redake.
oh, here I can. Here's a 20 for that one.
I have no idea.
22,
that you-
Because I was
20, yeah.
What's
Oh,
the
and then there's the bonus
DC?
from the med bay.
Oh, it's the DC of the disease. You have to do the DC
Yeah.
of the disease. You don't even have to
Mm.
roll for that. Your guys' bonuses are higher than the DC of the
Okay,
disease.
so I have a +4 in the morning.
Yes, both of you guys have +4 in the morning when you guys have to make your 42 saves.
Perfect. Now I get
cool
to go to
beans.
sleep. Heal, eh?
You say.
Yeah. Yeah, so I assume all of you head to sleep.
Before I sleep, I will use my last healing touch on myself.
And Goose, for the med lab, it allows us to use medicine to treat deadly wounds twice. Do we have to use both of those uses in the med lab, or can we use one off the ship then one in the ship?
Yes.
I asked two separate questions.
Yes.
This is one time you can't say yes because they're contradicting once.
There's two different answers.
That is a good question. I'm gonna have to go into the think tank for that, baby.
Okay, this is the textual one. The med lab allows you to treat deadly wounds twice per day on each patient. I'll assume we can do that on the ship either way, but if we're off the ship and we already have treated deadly wounds on one person outside the ship, can we then do it one more time in the ship?
Yeah, I'm making I'm making the assumption that the as per the rules, the medicine rules, that they tell you like you can treat disease once per day, and the medical bay overrides that, allowing you to do it twice instead. So I would say that you could do it once outside the ship and once inside the ship, or both times inside the ship, as far as I'm understanding it.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
That's how I read it as well.
Yeah,
it's one additional help.
That's exactly how it is. It's a creature can receive this treatment only once every 24-hour period, unless it is delivered in a medical lab.
So yeah.
So could you heal me up again for the day?
I already did it. I did it right after the fight, and I did it on the ship. So I've done it twice already.
Yeah, she did it before you came on.
Before you.
Okay. Have you added the?
I also failed.
Oh, you
no,
failed.
She failed.
Well,
I think I rolled a 1.
She rolled a 1 and a 2, and then like an 8 or 9 for herself.
So she put a plaster over the wound and didn't do anything.
Pretty much.
Walk it off.
Yeah, just a massive gash, leaking pus and blood, and she's just like, it'll fix itself.
In perfect aim of fashion, I only helped myself.
So okay, you guys head to sleep, and it is essentially just it's a perfectly calm and fun night of fun. It's a painful night of sleep for some of you.
You just get our level in health, isn't it?
Yes. Was it not level in health plus calm, or am I a crazy person? That's Pathfinder.
No, Pathfinder's just level.
Oh, then yes, just level.
Okay, I didn't know if anything had changed.
Possibly. Rare.
So we make our saves for Red Egg. Is it Fortitude?
Yes. So yes, indeed. So each of you make me a Fortitude saving throw.
And with +4.
With a +4, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you both.
26. Yes, you exceedingly save. And does Red Egg go away immediately? I don't know.
I have to save 3 times in a row for the rad sickness, right?
Yes, you do. And Red Egg is 2 times in a row.
Got it.
So we've got to wait for the next day then.
Yeah.
Okay, write that down. 1 or 2 saves.
So yeah, you guys are now healed up and all fine and dandy, relatively.
Is the Red Egg just dormant and not getting any bad effects, or is there?
Yeah, it is in the latent stage currently.
Okay.
And next time you're going to go into the fun things are going to happen if you let this ravage your body.
Define fun.
Just don't let it get.
I would have said explosive, but okay.
I mean, that's a possibility.
If we're waking up, could we do the medicine to surgery again?
Yes, you can surgery yourself.
Surgery.
Wait, no, sorry. It specifies once in a 24-hour period.
Is that a fancy way of saying every day?
It's such an anal wording. I don't know.
Yeah, what's a 24-hour period?
I'll just say
12, that would be a period, right?
It's 24-hour period because you can be on a planet that has like a 16-hour day, or you can be on a planet that's like a 90-hour day or something like that.
Yeah, so let's
So they have
put
to
it in-
specify 24-hour periods because things are variable now.
Oh,
Well, aren't we on a planet that has like it's
It
like
has a,
4 days of night,
A
isn't
year.
it?
Yeah.
no, you're currently in the 15-day night of Eox's
There we go.
day and night cycle. So every day is a month, but all packed worlds follow the packed standard time to have timekeeping be easy. So it would be once every 24 hours in the packed standard thing.
So we actually do have to wait 24 hours and not just the next technical day, because we're not in a technical day of this planet.
According to Raw, I kind of want to make it just every long rest. I don't know. But it does specify once every...
Because I don't know how we're going to be able to calculate 24 hours from last time.
Yeah,
unless
no,
you're keeping track of that.
I'm not, so it's once every long rest.
Okay, can you do some surgery, please? Anyone who's good at it. I say surgery because I'm
can.
probably missing parts of my body after the last fight of going down to 1 HP.
Yeah,
Oh,
but...
man.
Oh, jeez. It's a failure.
Who was that on? Was that on me?
Well, it's gonna do it for both of us. So I'll take the hit for that one. There you go.
Thank you. Is that my level or double my level?
Yes.
It's your level.
Okay.
So
If
I get
it
no
had gone-
benefits. That's fine.
If it had gone like 10 over the DC, then you would have gotten his intelligence score as well.
It's actually 5 over the DC according to the medicine.
Is it
Handout?
5? I thought it was 10. Is it just 5? Then you get if it's 5, then you get a lot more than just a level.
Yeah, according to...
Might need
Because
to-
this guy has a huge in modifier.
You might need to put that into the medical bay handout. Just put everything.
No,
there.
I will not. Oh, fine.
I mean, if you give me editing powers, I would
Yes.
do
Oh
it.
yeah,
I'm
it's
going to-
5 or more.
I
So
can do
you-
that.
Get your level and Ezra's intelligence modifier.
So 4.
Uh-huh. Now you have to do it. You have editing powers. Once again, I shirk the duties of work.
Where is it located?
At the top of the handout thing.
So it is. I had to close it and open it so I could actually be able to edit it.
Okay, but what is the DC of... It's based on the medical equipment.
We have an advanced med kit, so the DC is 20.
Oh, it's DC 20. Okay, so then you get plus his... Okay, I'm just going to... actually, Carvin is editing it right now, so I'm not
Yes.
going to mess with it.
Don't edit at the same time.
My int mod is a +4.
I was just going to make it super, super concise and just say 3 deadly wounds, DC 20, plus int modifier, DC 25, and just make that in the biggest text that I possibly can, so we don't go through this every time we play.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I'll probably cut it down or bold the specific parts, but unless we want to spend an hour putting blood back inside, I don't feel the need to do it right now.
Yeah. Cool beans. So now you got... Well, you can do it twice, so
Yeah.
do you want to do it again?
I mean, if you do it again, I'll get the full benefit, so you might as well. Instead of put me up to 43, and then
I would be aiding, so you would.
I need
plus 2 in
10
it.
health, so I'd only be losing out on 1 if you succeed by 5 or more. Ezra?
I apologize. I was reading something real quick from my class. What?
Can you treat
Make
deadly
him do
wounds
it.
again?
Yes.
You both, and you get +2 on this as well.
Yep.
That'd be 19?
19, so it's not
Yeah.
enough.
It's not enough. Oh well.
So you can do it once for yourself, Ezra.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's
I see how it is. Oh no. I can't exactly send Urk's body off into the cosmos because we're still planet side.
Yeah, not yet. We
I'd probably
came
just
here to recuperate.
yeah. I'll wrap Urk up and set them in a coffin ready to go. Just so their body just isn't on the floor.
Well, it was supposed to be the med bay, but yeah, sure.
Unless you have like
Yeah.
a nice place you can put the body where it wouldn't stink up the place.
I mean, there's like
in a
there's there's like a tiny morgue section in the med bay, I'm assuming, and like a tiny like silvery table and like, I don't know, stirrups and stuff. There's all kinds of medical things in here, so you could put them in like a little morgue kind of thing.
I'll put them in the morgue thing.
God,
I'm so good at describing things.
I know, it's beautiful. That was the most epic description I've ever heard. Can you like write stories and tell them on YouTube?
Yes. All the time. Okay, so you guys are all healed up and leveled up and all fancy and ready to rock and roll. So what do you guys want to do? You have the you have a data module that you looted from the corpse of Sira Vesh when you managed to kill them. You also have the information that this Saranthra Matrant was working with the corpse fleet.
Well, we were on our way to report to the ministry, weren't we?
Yes.
But we decided to come back here to recuperate instead.
Apparently so.
Mm-hmm.
Because we went past their place to come here. We can load up
yeah.
the date pad, look on it. I don't think we did that, did we? Or
It's not a data pad, it is a data module. It must be equipped into a tier 3 computer to be accessed.
it's very specific.
Tier 3
Yes.
computer.
I don't want to put it into the ship in case it has viruses.
Come on, do it. Come on.
No.
Superior.
Come on, don't be a scaredy cat.
I'm gonna be a scaredy cat after last session I went down to 1 HP.
Well, fine. But yeah, you do have this this data module that you looted from Zira Vesh. Ooh, can you plug it into Ezra's brain? You can do that, right?
Does it count as a level 3?
I was actually trying to see
Sure, why
what
not put it into your brain?
I was trying to see what my custom rig counted as. 'Cause I have a data jack and stuff, but I don't think it counts.
Could go to the ministry and ask if they have like suitable equipment for that.
Combined with the data jack. Now, if it does have security measures or something bad, I might be able to prevent them in whatever we hook up.
With your brain.
Might.
So my custom rig, basically, my person's really good at computer and engineering skill checks, and he basically always has the proper tools for them, as long as he has his rig. It's a Mark 1 comm unit. And I also, whenever I successfully hack into a computer, I can also disable one countermeasure installed in the system, except firewalls. In addition, your custom rig can now be used as an engineering or hacking specialty kit of item level 6 or lower. It has a feature of a computer with a tier equal to half your level with the artificial personality hardened or security 1 upgrade module. Features of a tier equal to half your level, so 7,
3.
so
That
3?
would be 3.
So it's a tier 3 computer. So
you could jack it into your brain, man. You could jack it into your brain. You want to jack it into your brain?
I don't think I took the neural shunt, did I? Let me see. Because if there's anything bad, I could always shunt it into my. No, Jules is not equipped with a neural shunt. We could try and hack in this right now if you wanted me to, or we could try and do a safer method.
Do you want to jack this thing that we don't know what is in it into your brains directly.
Thus my point. But it also has. It's a tier 3 computer with artificial personality hardened or security 1 upgrade module. Oh, I had to pick one of those. Oh, that's. I can add additional countermeasures to my custom rig at normal prices. Oh, cool. So, do I want AI? I already have an AI personality. Like, Jules is in my head right now. Why would I need to add one to my custom rig? That's silly. Security 1.
I'm imagining your AI with a British accent and it's being a butler.
It's a she. Her name's Jules.
Females can be butlers.
I was just
Touche.
about to point that out.
Computer tier 3. Computer tier 3, DC to hack 25. That's really weird. It can hack. I guess it's a
Oh,
DC,
cool. I
so
can
things
hack
can't.
you.
Yep, you can hack my data jack, apparently.
I can hack your brain.
Now, the data jack isn't technically part of me. The data jack can take a form of a handheld. It takes form of whatever. It's essentially just like a small computer I implanted on myself or I hold. Now, you might be able to hack Jules, the exocortex, and cause me
Yes.
issues.
In any case, is this a route that you want to pursue with your data jack?
Maybe. Let me see what Security 1 does. Just increases the DC. I see. What's hardened to do? Computer and system are encased in armor, interiors, and shields. Computer hardness increases by 10. It gains a +8 saving throws against energy attacks. Computer gains. Okay. Computer hold. And give it a name. Capable of parsing expressions.
I think Ezra's gone insane. He's talking to himself.
Sounds about right.
Well, my vote is to just bring it to the Ministry.
I would say it's probably the smartest.
And your
It's
character
his
is meant to
brain.
be smart.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are the smart one.
Intelligence
In-game.
does not equal wisdom.
That is very, very true.
Yeah, how's your wisdom
Correct.
score?
Honestly, he's so smart, and let's see, his wisdom is 10. He might think he's just capable of overcoming it with his intelligence.
You need some street smarts.
Exactly. The mean streets of Absalom Station. So,
I'd
what's the
say
plan?
I say we take it back to them. If we can plug it in a computer that's not on a network, I can at least overcome its security systems without potentially harming myself.
Well, they said that we could use like their offices and their equipment as we need, so they might have something we can use.
Yeah. From the look of it, if it did damage anything, it would just damage my advanced rig, which I can just replace if it breaks.
You can charge batteries at the ship, can't you?
Custom rig is damaged, destroyed, or lost, or stolen.
Yes.
You can kit bash a new one from an engineering kit.
Let me just charge the batteries because I'm good at them. Batteries all charged, and nobody. Did you two add in your money from last time?
Yep.
Rain?
I added it all, yeah. I have it. I have a
Okay.
lot of money because I haven't really been spending it too much. So when we get the opportunity, I'll be looking to see what I can get.
I'll equip the Corona instead of my Azimuth.
I can augment myself.
Yeah, wow, I'm just looking over it. You guys are fucking loaded. Jesus.
Well,
Yeah, we have a lot
one
of
of our
stuff.
people did die.
Fair point.
Armor upgrade.
Well, things at this level like cost a lot.
Yeah.
Also.
Hey, you want an upgrade? Give me 50k.
It is very expensive, yeah. So are you guys then heading down to the Ministry of Eternal Vigilance?
Yep. I'll be swapping up my
Yes,
weapon,
cool.
so you can move us and I'll just do this.
Beatrice is coming with us this time.
Cool beans. She's pretty excited at the prospect of. Oh yeah, you guys are in a bubble. Okay, I was about to point out the fact that the atmosphere is toxic and that she doesn't have armor, but you guys are in a bubble of.
And I would have given her the bubble.
Yeah, but the entirety of Orphis is covered with a protective bubble that protects its inhabitants from the toxic
Well,
atmosphere.
still, she would still be part of my life bubble spell.
Okay. So yeah, you guys head. But yeah, Beatrice is very excited at the prospect of getting out of the ship and out into the world. My darling, I've never seen yachts, and I'll be looking forward to seeing all the skeletons about.
Yes, don't run too far off, and sure you'll be alright.
I make no such promises.
So to yourself, but I suppose.
So you guys head off into the splice. Not this guy. Oop,
Whoop.
girl. And we finally get to be big again.
I totally
and you
forgot
guys-
this was in this area.
Yeah. Fun. So you guys
Hey.
head into the Ministry of Eternal Vigilance, and sitting in the lobby waiting room, you see a very familiar face to you guys. Somebody that you met and adventured with a bit on Castrovel, your old buddy Demotrolon, elf speaker. Who presumably stands up and goes close to you.
I was gonna go over to demoralize them if they're coming to us. I don't know where you pointed.
It's like approximately there.
Oh, Moralizer left.
Oh, he's gone. Died.
He fell unconscious.
You
Yeah,
thought
he
you
hit
saw
his-
someone familiar, but the seat is empty.
He hits his head on the table and just poof, ouch.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh yeah, Rain, did you take the electrostatic field from the armor? Ezra.
Yeah, what level was it?
It's just a Mark 1.
Okay.
So that was one from the armor that none of us are using, so you could put it into yours if you have a slot.
Okay. Through electricity resistance. Yeah. I'll check, and if I do have a slot, I'll put it in.
It's level 5, but Mark 1. So you 5 electricity resistance and 1d6 to melee attackers.
Understand. It's because I only have a backup generator installed right now, so proceed. I'll just figure it out.
I should walk up to Demoralizer and say hello to them.
Do not currently have space for a slot in the armor I'm wearing. But if we keep it, the next time I upgrade, I probably will be able to.
Alright.
Which I can upgrade, like, the moment we get the opportunity.
Okay, Mr. Glicky.
Sorry. I have a pen in my hand. I couldn't help myself.
Speaker, you've come a long way.
Yes. Well, when I heard that the famous static drift had a opening, I hurried over as quickly as I could.
Wait, yeah,
Oh.
opening?
Yes, it is very unfortunate to hear about the loss of your crewmate, which I had absolutely nothing to do with.
But
Where did you get this news?
yeah,
It is
And
all over
when?
the infosphere. You are quite famous.
Just trying to look at, like, glance at Sparks. I look at Carvin, like, he's
he-
not been streaming, hasn't he?
no, we turned that function off.
You have a great number of fans and admirers.
Your
They
voice
keep
has changed.
very close.
Did something happen to you? Did you inhale some bad
I
smells?
have spent some time in the vast on behalf of the Starfinder Society, whom I have joined since we have last met. I have seen things, many wonderful, terrifying things. But I am happy to be once again in the presence of the people who have inspired me so.
You definitely worked your way up the ranks from a desk jockey.
Yes, and I have you to thank for that. Especially you, Miss Whitall.
Oh?
Yes, it is your heroism and selflessness which truly inspired me.
Oh god, you're huge, man! You been to the gym?
Hard living will do that to you. The wild has been my gym.
I need some of that serum you're taking.
Also symbiotes.
Yeah, speaking of which, I need to change your image, because you're no longer that lizard.
Yeah, I should have the correct image on my
Yeah, I'll have to sort that out
20
off
thing.
stream.
Okay.
Did you actually keep the name Demoralizer, or do you have Demoralatan?
Motralan.
Yeah, Demoltralin, Elf Speaker, Emeros, Handi.
I'm just gonna call you Demoralizer.
Yeah, I mean, everybody else is already calling him Demoralizer. Why not?
It was my most favourite nickname I gave to someone.
Yeah.
What was your race? I can't remember what it was.
Vesk.
Really? I thought Vesk
Yep.
were more like lizardy. You're more like a red dragon than an actual just lizard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even if they are the same kind of species. What is your class? I can't put in desk jockey.
Operative.
Ah, so that's why you're asking.
Wait, what?
Well, when you're asking if we had an envoy and operative.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
I like how you have Elf Speaker as your nickname, but I've not used that. I've just given you Demoralizer as a second nickname.
Yeah, it works for me.
Well, since apparently you heard about our opening, I don't really like to phrase it that way. I guess we can take you on board, if you're willing to deal with a lot of stretched out bones and skin.
It is almost as pleasant as some of the things I've encountered in the vast. I must tell you, it has been quite the adventure.
Well, be prepared to carry more loot as you did on Gashvel.
Yes, and research, I should hope.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of research to be done.
Excellent. Then, let us carry forth, my friends.
You became very paladinic.
I am not familiar with this word. I'm not sure it is translating into Vesk properly.
It's fine. I kind of just put ick towards a word.
If you insist. I'm just very excited to be here in the company of such powerful comrades.
Carvin hides his wounds.
Did you already take a number, or have you just been waiting here? To Motrellan?
Oh, I have just been waiting. I have not taken a number or anything else.
How did you get here anyway? Did you hitch a ride on another ship?
I did. It was a small freighter, cramped, and transporting a large quantity of meat. It was not a pleasant taste to the air, I will tell you that much.
So, do you guys... Actually, no, yeah, Vanita is actually just stationed behind one of these desks here, so do you guys go up and talk to them?
Yes. So many
Cool.
names to remember now.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Well, thankfully I was able to put a lot of the blood back inside of myself. We had a bit of an issue with the marrow blight.
Yes, they are pretty dangerous, and Sarathra is not too fond of living beings, as most Marin Blights, but, you know, she's kind of an extremist amongst even them.
They used to be an extremist.
Yes, leading me to my next question, I presume. According to that answer, that she has been taken care of.
Well, she definitely took some of us with her.
That is very unfortunate.
Well, not her particularly.
I was more talking
You
about
didn't
my
accomplish
insides
it.
and my blood. But
Well,
That's fair enough.
On the way back from the Marrow Blight, we were ambushed by some... What were they? Were they just undead? Or they were a different type, weren't they?
One was a Yangshi vampire, an Illibrian Yangshi vampire, and the rest of them were bone troopers.
I'll relay that information. The person who attacked us was the Captain Zero
Zero
Fesh, wasn't
Fesh.
it?
Yeah.
Yes, Ziravish.
I just wanted to make sure, because I've got a lot of notes, and I might have been muddled them together. Yes, we were attacked by Zero Fesh, who you had suspected of being within the Corpus Fleet, and we have a lot of information pointing to them actually being in the Corpus Fleet.
Damn, you guys actually are pretty results orientated, which is less than I can say for pretty much every other institution that works with the ministry. So please, do enlighten me.
Carvin will just put his hand on the table and like hold up his shoe. Yeah, there's some Zero Fresh on the heel here.
She just kind of smirks slightly. Please do enlighten me. What did you guys find out? What information is so important?
Do you want me to say, or do you just want to assume I gave her all the information?
Well, what? So you guys found out that that Saranthra Merchant was working with the Corpse Fleet. You confirmed that. You killed them. You killed Captain Siravesh. And that's about
They
that.
planted
And then you...
the Corpse Fleet insignia, as was the the Ostodermans of the Marrow into the vat.
Yeah,
it was actually
all...
Zero Fesh who took the flesh, not the Marrow Blight.
Yeah, it was all fakeries.
And they were doing this to get their view away from the more important Corpus Fleet activities.
That's pretty terrifying information. Wow, that is a lot to take in right now. Oh boy.
We also
And-
have this data module that we need to have a look through. What best to come to you with it?
If you guys don't have the know-how, I do have contacts with a certain, shall we say, computers expert who could crack us into that baby, but there would definitely be a fee involved.
Well,
Otherwise, you're will.
there are some people among us who are good with their hands on a keyboard, as long as you've got the computer to spare.
Oh
Give
yeah,
me a
we
computer,
have.
and I'll break into it.
I like how you say, I'll break into it, then you just click your pen. Gonna use it as a
Click, click.
screwdriver to get inside.
Are you the guy from GoldenEye?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm invincible.
Oh, don't say that.
No. I'm not invincible. I'm just
Well.
really good with computers.
And clicking
about it.
pads.
So when Nita mentions like, yeah, we have a computer upstairs that should be able to handle it. So you can just I don't know how these things work. Just plug it into it and
Can we
make
aid
it
in this
happen.
computer's check?
um
Can
Yeah,
we
I
do
think
it
so.
like in those very bad like CSI
Yeah,
movies where you have
where
two
all of
people on
you
the keyboard?
all of you have your hands on the keyboard and you're just clickety clacking.
Yes.
I
That's how
So-
hacking works, right?
Oh, yeah, I got
Uh,
my expert rig, and I got really good hacking, so...
Yeah, I don't like. I'm having difficulty like placing how you would aid him when he has his data jack like. And
We
his,
could
like,
give advice like, oh, that's not a 3, it's meant to be a 4 or something.
yeah, fair
It's-
enough. So yeah, sure. You can. Actually, you need to actually. You need to add it. To the tier 3 computer, which requires a computer's check, and then you need to hack into it. But I'll say that you can assist with both checks. So there are 2 computers.
I'll assist, but I auto succeed because my bonus is 10.
Oh yeah, my bonus is 11.
Right.
I always succeed.
Yeah, so good for you guys. So yeah, so you have a +4, unless Demotrolon has computer
Computers.
know-how.
I do.
Thank God you
Ooh.
can use the internet.
So yeah, you can roll 2.
I have a ICOM 7. It does all the computer stuff for me.
I have
Real
no
quick.
idea what that means, but okay. Yeah, you also have the you also auto succeed on assist.
I am
so,
not
yeah.
under pressure in a time of great success.
I mean, you have +6 to the check, in addition to your own plus. You actually
Then
just automatically.
I will
succeed.
just take 10, which will give me a 30.
You have a +20. Yeah, so you you spend like 10 minutes to insert the data module into the computer, and nothing goes wrong. It's all completely fine. And then you have to make me another check to actually hack into the system.
Under no immediate danger again.
Just get +6 from all of
Indeed.
us.
And
Yeah.
you also have a +6 from everybody. So it's a
So
plus
we'll
20
just take
in total.
another 30.
If
Go
only,
back
And
to
you-
hacking.
if only Sparks
I
could
don't
have
even have to
computers
roll.
and skills.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you also automatically basically succeed on the.
Are there
on the
any
hacking.
countermeasures at all?
There is indeed a countermeasure, but thanks to your successful hack, you managed to not. I think it's only a take 20 that.
Yeah, it's only take 20 that automatically sets it off.
Yeah. So the
Yeah, so-
the countermeasure, the wipe countermeasure that would have wiped all the available data, does not go off.
So I can disable that one countermeasure anyway, because I'm
Cool.
using my expert rig. So
So you do that. So yeah, you manage to successfully hack into the data module, and you gain access to all of this interesting information. And the information to which you gain access to is as follows. The data is the I don't know if you remember. I don't expect you to, but when you guys were at the Star Eater Spine in the Diaspora, you discovered that a lot of the data had been deleted there.
Mm-hmm.
And in this data module is apparently all of that deleted data, and it
Ooh.
reveals that the Cult of the Devourer has left its Diaspora base to search for the Gate of 12 Suns in a distant star system called Najeor. And I will definitely put that into the chat.
I was so close. I got just one letter off.
Yeah, just one letter. And I'm wondering if the pronunciation is Spanish, where the J sound is an H sound, but I'm not going to try that because it would be bad.
Naheor?
Yeah, Naheor. No, I don't know. Both of those sound wrong. Anyway.
Or it'd be Nahor. Neor.
No,
What you call me?
Yeah, let's not do that.
That sounds interesting.
Bad. Yeah.
Neor?
So based on the based on the cultist interpretation of Niara's prophecies, they believe this system to be the location of the Gate of 12 Suns. And the coordinates put the Najeor system somewhere in the vast. The electronic signature on this data matches that of the hacker who scrubbed the files from the cult's computer system in the Star Eater Spine, confirming that the Corpse Fleet had visited the Star Eater Spine, accessed the data core, and learned that the cult is searching the Najeor system for the key to the alien superweapon. And that is what you discover, leading you to an unknown, mostly unknown star system called the Najeor system.
And the plot thickens.
Indeed.
It's probably the same.
Okay.
Same one.
So, with that information, is that going to be our next destination we're going to head to? Or do we return to Absalom first? I'm guessing we probably return to Absalom first with the information, right?
Well, can we, like, on a star map or something, locate at least the direction of where the Meteor system is?
So let us find out. Let's see here.
Or can someone who can read star maps do that? I don't know.
Yeah. So if you take the time to look up the Najeor system, either on your ship's computer or in the infosphere that you are currently in, you find no more information about the Najeor system, and it seems like it's a mostly unexplored system.
So, I'd say we probably bring this back to Absalom. And
Yeah.
Try and see if they have anything else to garner us. Our mission was to come here, not do this next part. So.
Well, I mean, if we
Completed.
knew where it was, we could have just gone there and sent an email report, long distance report back to the Absalom, back to Chiskisk.
Mhm.
But because we have no idea where we're going, it's better to just go back to Absalom, recuperate there, and see if the Starfinder
the
Society
trouble
can-
with sending these reports back to Absalom is that it's going to take as long for the report to get to Absalom as it would take us to travel to Absalom Station. They have no faster than light communications or anything. It's all by messenger boat.
It would also be a
Well,
good place
fair,
to go to
but-
gear up before we
Yeah.
move on to the next location.
That too.
True, and it's what I'm saying. It's better for us to just head back to Absalom because we have no idea where we're going next.
Yep.
Pretty much.
That sounds like the plan then.
Cool beans. So the Juanita Trucks comes in to talk to you guys, telling you that the Ministry of Eternal Vigilance is very happy for your assistance. Unfortunately, due to budget constraints, we don't really have a lot of money to give you guys for your services rendered here. But I hope this is something. And she transfers 500 credits to each of you guys.
Oh, right. I have like almost no money, so that makes it easy.
Yeah, Cosmo, you unfortunately don't get the money though because you.
Oh.
Yeah, you've just arrived. Sorry, my friend.
And no reason not to pay me.
I mean, yes, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So we double back on the ship and start heading back to Epsilon then.
Cool beans. So that's going to be a piloting check. Well, no, that's an auto success. So the pilot just rolled me a 1d6, right? He's dead. He has died. Right?
I apologize. I was muted.
That's fine.
And,
Yeah. Oh man, I've done that.
Roll a
I've
1d6.
done that.
Rolling. 5.
So yeah, it takes somewhere in the in about 5 days for you guys to get back to Absalom Station.
During that time, I would attempt to cure the diseases again.
Yeah. So just make 2 checks for me. I presume.
Well, I mean, I can do it 3 times
Yeah,
a day.
you can do it like 9. You're going to succeed eventually. So yeah.
I mean, I can't take 20s or anything, so it is a chance if I succeed or not.
Woo!
Yeah,
I'm no
but-
longer dying.
Like it is just
If you're okay with
Yeah,
statistically
I can assist on those.
No, it's a spell, so it's my caster
Yeah.
level.
Oh,
I think it's statistically insignificant. The chance of you failing that over like 4
I
or 5
appreciate the
days.
faith, but that's not how statistics work.
What are we doing?
I appreciate the faith.
Yeah, never mind that fact. You don't have to roll it because you're most likely going to succeed eventually. So yeah, you guys are
Gods
free
are
of
merciful
your-
with me on this journey.
Yeah, so you guys are free of your radiation sickness and your what was the other thing? Red ache. You are no longer under the clutches of those horrific diseases.
I only had to make one more save.
Well, you don't get to. So
So
Yeah.
what did I miss?
Well,
you guys, you discovered the information and yes.
Okay.
discovered that basically our next
Wow.
destination would be the Nichior system, but we have no idea where it is, so we decided we'd double back to Absalom, report there, see if Chiskis
Wait.
can use.
So we're doing ship travel and I haven't upgraded the ship.
I assumed
I'm
you
pretty-
guys had upgraded
yeah,
the
we
ship.
need to upgrade the ship.
Yeah,
Wasn't it
I was
we're
waiting for you to
upgrading
tell
the
us
ship?
when we could, because you said wait until we're leaving.
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
know that it was this session.
Oh, sorry. I meant for you to wait until you guys had leveled up to level 7, but you guys did level up to level 7.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't.
true.
I didn't know that.
Damn it.
So I've not
That's-
touched the ship.
Well, that's super duper on me then. Damn it. That's it's super on me. Sorry about that, but you guys have a lot of money anyway, so I'm assuming that this is going to be mostly very much a shopping trip kind of deal.
It's more about the fact if we get attacked on the way back.
I'll just you're gonna be fine. It's gonna...
You'll retcon it until we have upgraded.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Probably.
When traveling through the one of those gross lamprey creatures latches onto your ship, and you just kind of windshield wiper it off, and it just flies off into the drift.
You all die.
Yeah, you guys die.
What a sad
You guys
ending.
die, and because you didn't upgrade your ship, you die. Goodbye, and no more Starfinder.
Well, we are 2 tiers below what we should be.
Oh, you're still on tier 5. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yes, you guys are definitely going to be fine on this journey. I promise that. It's a me promise. Don't worry about it.
What's the place you're looking for, by the way? Oh, I left before I heard the name. Is it just Nickel?
Najayor's, the Najayor system.
Okay, so we're just looking for that place. Okay.
Yeah, it is somewhere in the Vast. The Vast is 5d6 days away from where you currently are, so it's kind of an outer rim kind of deal.
Yeah, that's definitely some amount of travel.
Yes, it is indeed. It's a long way.
Before we leave, I'll ask Juanita if, as consultants, allies, if we're able to actually give out their notices and tickets for people, because we need to do that for Voxel, because he's not the reason why the flesh was taken. They needed us to write a note for him.
She says, "Oh yeah, I can do that if you guys want. You can also do that if you guys want." He might be gratuitous. That's not the right word.
Gracious.
Gracious. Yeah.
He might be gracious towards you guys. Thankful.
Yeah.
Also,
I'll do that, since I told him if we found anything, I would do it for him.
Cool. Yeah, you can do it. She hands you like a she kind of takes up a notepad and kind of rips up a note, and it's like, it's kind of stylized like Ministry of Eternal Vigilance kind of dealio. It looks like a doctor's note, but for the Ministry of Eternal Vigilance.
This man has a broken toe. Also, he's not responsible.
he's not a criminal. The Ministry of Eternal Vigilance paid you guys 500 credits each for services rendered. You missed that part.
Except for poor Demoralizer.
Except for Demoralizer, yes. So yeah, you guys head to before heading off to Epsilon Station, you guys head to Fleshborn Fabrications, and Voxel answers the yes, it's perfect. So yeah, you head to Fleshborn Fabrications and you ring the doorbell, and Voxel answers again, and you guys inform him of who you are, and he races back towards the door. Thank God you coppers are here. You got my note yet? My boss has really been on my ass for this. Well, my lack of ass for this disappearance.
Yes.
Also, my voice changed.
Yeah, your voice changed. I think you lost some more than your ass there.
Yeah, it's been a rough couple of days.
Anyway, we followed up on the leads and what you told us, and we were able to deduce that you are in no way responsible for the missing flesh, and we've got this letter of innocence. Yeah, letter of innocence for you.
Oh man, thank you. This is such a relief. Listen, I'm not really supposed to have these, but I've just been kind of afraid the corpse fleet is going to get me. But since you coppers kind of took care of the issue, I think it's only right that you guys have these. And he hands you 4. I'll have to look up whether it's incendiary or frag, but he hands you 4 Mark II grenades of as of yet indeterminate nature. if you give me 2 seconds.
Nice.
All right. Does Demoralizer, is he proficient with grenades?
Oh
No.
no, they are 3 frag grenades Mark III, not Mark II.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, way better. And way more expensive, like 3 times as expensive or some shit.
Yeah, Demoralizer is unfortunately not proficient.
All right, I'll take these then. I'll just have all the explosives in my pocket. Just don't shoot me, or else I'll explode.
Yeah, seems super safe and not at all it's going to end badly.
Except for when it does.
Yes.
Oh wow.
He's basically a walking nuke. Walking, talking nuke.
It doubles the damage. That's good.
Oh wow.
It's
Is it
46 over
46?
Yeah, 46
Dang.
over 2d6 for the last one.
What do they
Such-
cost?
2,560.
Jesus.
I mean, it's just a normal price jump of things getting ridiculous very quickly.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like
Well.
that's what, 3.5 times the price for just double damage.
Damn. Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, cool. So you guys
So
do
we get
that.
3 of those, not 4.
Yeah, you get 3 of those. I
Okay.
misremembered.
Misremembered.
I misremembered. I didn't.
And before we leave into that, unless he has something else to say, I'll try and ask for some more gift package flesh. Goose? Anyone? Hello?
What? Hello? Didn't you hear
Hello?
me? I was doing the talking.
Hello?
What was
Hello,
that?
I hear
Was,
my-
I did not hear you.
okay.
Oh,
It wasn't just me. then.
that's super weird because I was pressing push to talk and they lit up green
It
and
was
I
not
was talking.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't hear
super fun. So he says, "Oh, sure, that's kind of a weird request from a breather, but whatever floats your boat, man." And he heads inside to the weird flesh kind of I think it was like candied flesh stand that he also inexplicably runs in this factory. It's a very weird setup they do have, but they also don't have cameras, so for you to judge. And he gives you another one of those flesh sickles in a to-go bag.
That's why he's able to run the stand, because they don't have cameras.
Yes,
So he-
they
oh my God.
Yeah.
have no cameras. The
Man,
perfect
that does not
organization.
sound appetizing or appealing.
That's
Does,
just like your opinion, man.
does Voxel have anything else to say to us?
Yeah, he's just very thankful for you guys like getting this off of his like off his back. Like it's a big load off. Now I can go back to doing whatever flesh related things I do here at the Fleshborn Fabrications, such as running this flesh stand in the middle of a factory. This is such a weird setup. I should probably talk to the boss someday.
You never know, there might be a school trip.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. All the little Eoxian children, they love it. They love the candied flesh sickles.
Flesh sickles.
I'll bring the packaged flesh back to Juanita.
She's very grateful once again. And she kind of leans in. So, is this something? Are you? What's your motive here? Do you? Nobody's ever really nice to me. What do you want?
No, it's just to thank you for helping us with our mission and being so nice about it. There's been so many undead that haven't really agreed with us, or Eoxians.
I mean, that is very classically Eoxian. I'm not entirely surprised, but yeah, this is not a friendly place for quote-unquote breathers. I hate that term. So yeah, I recommend you guys don't come back here, but I'll be sad to not see you again, if only that I won't be getting any more flesh sickles. Thank you. And she kind of nods and smiles. and then devours the fresh flesh messily with goblets of it going all over her desk. I'll clean that up later.
Oh, I wish you well with your job and hope for you to have no more problems with marrow blight.
Yeah, they've come to life once. I hope they don't come back again, since they're, re-dead, re-undead. I don't know what the term would be, but yeah, I'm hoping we don't have any more problems.
Well, if you know where she lived, that's where you'll also find the body if you are able to send someone in to check on it.
Make sure the body doesn't get back up again.
Mm.
Or if it's still there.
I'm not so worried about it. The wilderness in Eox is not especially hospitable for undead and breathers, living people alike, and it won't take long for some beast of ill repute to find the body and, let's just leave it at that.
That's all my business here. If anyone else wants to do anything.
Not particularly.
No. I believe I am set.
I think we're ready to go from here.
Yes.
Cool.
I do not particularly care for the taste of this world. Let us make haste.
Juanita kind of looks your way. Demotraline kind of goes like, "That's very much a matter of opinion. I quite love it here." Where the air is concerned, anyway.
Demoralizer doesn't have a life bubble, does he?
Nope.
he does
Demoralizer
not.
has a spacesuit.
But he can still smell everything.
It clings like a horrid stench to everything.
Yeah. Very much so. Okay, so you guys wrapped up your business on...
Wait, Cosmo and Goose sent me very different images for Demoralizer.
Oh, use Cosmo, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, use whatever Cosmo sent you. And I will... Cosmo, send me the image so that I can update the things. But yeah, so you guys head off to Absalom Station, and after 5 days of travel and the presumptive just healing of your diseases and the casting of a life bubble, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yep.
Before we arrive.
Indeed. You guys arrive at Absalom Station and start the process of updating your, upgrading your spaceship and stuff. Did you guys want to head to Cheesecake's first?
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
gonna crash at the moon's asleep and take a shower first. Nice
Fair.
hot shower,
Yeah.
using lots and lots of hot water.
You have luxurious living quarters on the ship if you want.
Oh yeah!
I like how you're saying,
Is there
"Oh
a
yeah." Your
shower?
character doesn't know, but I'll tell your character, especially since you were living in it for 5 days.
This is fantastic. My last ship had very Spartan quarters, very Vesk quarters. But I quite appreciate the availability of excellent facilities on this ship. It is a luxury I am unused to.
And if you're into research, we also have some VR environments and locations from Astervel, if you want to research those.
Oh, excellent. I quite approve.
Also, several 100 books.
Digital format, I assume.
Yes, we couldn't carry them. We re-recorded all the pages and reconstructed them in the VR room. So you can have a physical format, but it's a digital. The digital.
Well, the digital format is far more portable, of course.
Yes, it's in the
I-
VR Kindle. You can't call it Kindle because that's copyright.
Ah, yes, of course, copyright.
So it has to be Kindle. It's like a
With a
Kindle, but
C.
with a
just
K.
With a C.
Sindor. Yes.
So yeah, you guys read up on the Sindel and take a shower and get yourselves all cleaned up and not, feeling like you've been on an undead planet for the last few days, which you have.
Long
Long
sure.
time. Yeah. And you eventually get the stench of death out of your nostrils with lots of scrubbing. Lots of scrubbing. And so after doing so, you guys head off to the Lore Spire complex to meet with Chiskis. You head into their office, going past their incredibly fun receptionist, hurriedly rushing across the lobby and into their office, which continues to be absolutely cluttered with garbage. Triskets kind of golly gee, I'm at a loss for words. Peps up, they kind of become happy. I don't know what the phrasing here is, but you see them kind of get perk up. There we go. Jesus, that was difficult. Yeah, they perk up as soon as you guys walk into their office.
Words are difficult sometimes.
Yeah, words are hard.
I know this. I've dealt with words myself.
Yeah. And the
stupid brain damage.
They go, my friends, it is good to see you. I heard of your unfortunate situation, and yes, it is a very sad happening.
How did you find out about that, by the way?
You may not be entirely glad to hear this, but the Starfinder medallions that you are equipped with have a small biometric scanner, just so that we can monitor all of our agents in the field. You know, it's a professional courtesy. We unfortunately got word back that there had been a passing.
Kinda would have been nice to know this before giving them to us.
Indeed.
Yes, well, it does remove a degree of uncertainty for the families of explorers.
I'm not saying it shouldn't be there. I'm just saying our knowledge of said device should be given to us.
We do withhold the information from most newly minted Starfinders. It is a decision that has been a long point of contention for many years, but unfortunately, it is quite out of my hands. And yes, I would have preferred telling you sooner, but as I said, it is quite out of my hands, and I apologize dearly, my friend. In either case, it is oh, what?
I'm still in that room.
Damn this map thing. In any case, it is very good to see you, my friends. And it is good to hear of your success on the planet of Eox.
Did one
Do
need a
the-
ring ahead, or do we need to fill you in?
You guys filled Chiskix in
Okay.
a few moments, and they are quite. They have a great look of concern. It seems that the cult and the corpse fleet are getting closer to their ultimate goal, and that is it is quite scary.
That is a
I,
concern for all living creatures.
Indeed.
I mean, if you live in this
It is.
universe,
Yeah, well, yes. If in this star
Yes,
system
well.
and most star systems, it is unfortunate. Yes. So that is why this mission is of the utmost importance to hopefully prevent the destruction of the Pact Worlds. Yes, it's quite important. It is indeed quite important. But I am very glad to hear of your success, for the most part, anyway, on Eox, and I'm happy to pay you a stipend for your efforts there. But I do hope you make your journey to the your system with the most haste. We really don't want this weapon falling into the wrong hands. And of course, Demotrulon, I still have not paid you for your efforts in your last journey, and I will of course be transferring to you a bit of money as well.
Of course, I did accrue a fair amount of debt in preparing for and setting out for this journey.
Yes, and we are most grateful. Yes, I do hope you of your year on Absalom, though short it may be, and please make do with most haste, for I fear the end of this world may be coming if we do not act quickly. Rather,
I
if you do
should
not act
hope
quickly.
not.
Yes. Hope, but also act.
Yes.
what's the stipend?
Oh yeah, money. Yeah, each of you guys get 2,500 credits. Except for Demotrulon, I will be sending you what you get.
Okay.
He gets tree fitty.
Tree fitty.
Such is the way of life of for the demoralizer.
Did you say we needed to ask Chiskix where the Nahiro system is?
It is in the Vast, which is
That way.
it's far away. It's like of course there's no miles and nautical miles and all that stuff, but it's 4d6, not 5d6 days of travel away.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, and if you fail on your astro gating check, it's an additional 1d6. So it might take a long ass time to get there.
If I fail.
Is it just a piloting check for the Astrogate?
Yeah, but it's a pretty high DC.
Bro, I roll plus 20.
Yeah, you should have no problems with it.
If I fail. Bah.
How probability works, you still might, from the sound of it.
Bah. Not concerned.
Time for a shopping montage then.
We're gonna do a montage. Yes, it's going to be very shopping heavy.
scrolling through, finding what I'm gonna buy anyway.
Got a lot of money to spend. I might finally give myself dark vision to alleviate some of Goose's concerns.
Please do.
Well, I'm not technically getting dark vision, but if there's any light sources, I'm good.
I'm debating on if I get a different weapon and something else, or if I get a DR5.
DR5's pretty good. What is your BAB of your class? Is it 3/4?
Is it?
That's what I'm asking.
Question. What my BAB right now?
Can you tell me what
My
your BAB
BAB
is?
is 4, so yeah.
Yeah, sounds like you have
Right.
3/4. So never mind.
But I can make it full when I'm attacking.
That doesn't matter for the feat. There's a feat you can take where you basically have your BAB as a DR or energy resistance to one type. So if you're a full BAB class, you can have 7 DR against everything, or against fire, or cold, or electricity, etc.
Ooh.
So if you were a full BAB, I'd suggest that, but you're not. You're better off just buying the armor thing.
Yeah. So
Oh.
I
just
have an
rifle belt.
upgrades. I actually have an armor slot from my class, from the exocortex thing, like implanted within my person's own body, so I can have like an extra armor slot essentially. But this one just doesn't go away, even when I lose my armor. So I could slap on the deflective coating augment. I have the money for it.
What's the limit to what we can buy?
It is your level +2.
So
So you can only
Yep.
buy
+2.
a 9th. Yeah.
Man, 9th level stuff is so expensive.
Yeah, I think it's like minimum. It's minimum 10k. Like it's yeah.
The only thing close is level 10, which is 18k for me. I can't afford that yet. But I'm thinking I'll upgrade my personal upgrades and get the next level of armor.
Yeah, so I can give myself a DR5, or I can give myself a better weapon and a lesser augment. That's essentially what I could do.
Oh, should we do selling before we do buying so we know how much money we have?
Yeah, probably.
Though again, it's annoying to say. I would say since we know Demoralizer more, and he's actually a part of Starfinder beforehand, would it be best to actually sell this and give it amongst us 4 so we can prepare him for this mission? Or
Yeah, I think that would be best.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of roleplay reasons, and that would be the best reason why.
I mean, we know Demoralizer, so
Yeah.
don't really have a reason not to
He
trust
lived
him.
with you for like
Yeah. He
2
was our
months.
guide and
Yeah.
translator
Guide and
for a long time,
partner.
so
Does Demoralizer want the armor? You get it for you. You use light
Light
armor.
armor. Yes.
Okay. We have this armor sitting around if you want to wear it. If not, I will sell it.
So, Demoralizer is currently wearing Estex 3, which is just.
That's what
barely
I'm gonna
better than
buy.
that. Yeah.
Oh, since we leveled
Yeah,
up,
Estex
I can
has
actually,
more upgrade slots.
actually sell one of these for diplomacy.
if you're selling, then sell my Aztec suit Mark II.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. Do you just want a diplomacy roll for everything, Goose?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I do want a better gun, though.
39. So close. One more point, I would have got 10%. Okay, let me do some maths. By me, I mean Google. 35. There's a lot of things we have several of. Brain, you're keeping the electrostatic field from the other armor, aren't you?
Yeah, I was, cause yeah, I'm looking to upgrade my armor right now, and if I do that, I'll have 2 slots, so I can have both the battery pack and that.
Alrighty. Oh, that's 425, not the other way around. That's worth it's 350. And that one. Ava's suit. You say S-Tech suit 2?
Yep.
Okay. Then this is level 8, so no bargaining.
I could swap my jump jets for an actual jetpack. Ooh, that would be kind of cool.
Okay, so from selling, we get that amount of money each.
Ooh. Nice.
Actually, forgot about the armor. The freebooter one.
How much?
2.
$14.19. Ah, man, all this math.
Okay, get another 212 for the freebooter armor, because I forgot to add that in.
Okay. 14.19 plus. So that actually might mean. Let me put that in real quick. 16,289.25.
The closer I get to the higher level stuff, the more annoyed I am that the higher level stuff is so expensive.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Oh, yeah, I can afford a mindless space chamber. Booyah.
Mm-hmm. What was that for 10.5?
I shall buy an Aztec suit free.
Oh, man. Ooh. You know what? That's gonna be better, actually. So I'm actually gonna scrap the whole DR thing. Because I have enough money to get Hell yeah. Okay, that's cool. So I can get the next armor. I can throw the backup generator inside myself. Either that
Right,
or
'cause you're
someone
an
else.
android.
Okay. No, I'm not even an android. I just get free
Oh.
slots because my person's a half elf that's augmented the shit. So the exocortex class, subclass, instead of like getting upgrades for your robot you're building, you basically can
Yeah.
get those upgrades for yourself. So like I can enhance my own speed, I can
Oh.
plug armor slots into myself and things like that. So essentially
Wow.
I am my robot. I
I am
enhance
Iron
myself. Yeah. So instead of having the AI be in a robot, the AI is implanted in the back of my skull, and it gives me all sorts of cool bonuses that I can use. So basically I'm like Master Chief, and I have Cortana lodged in my brain at all times, and I can just augment myself as I go.
Not bad.
So. The only thing is, if I go this path, yeah, so I won't have an extra slot for the electrostatic field generator, because I'm gonna use them both up for something else.
I'm gonna put some more creatures inside of my body, as well as make my other creature stronger, like giving it drugs.
Okay, so I have another suit of armor you can sell if you want, because I'm gonna replace what I have.
Just give me 1 second.
So I'm upgrading to the Golem Forge plating. Wait, am I already wearing Golem Forge plating 3? How's that possible?
I think we found it somewhere.
Okay, never mind. I don't need to
Possibly.
upgrade my armor. Unless I went to like level 9. Never mind. I don't have armor to sell. I'm already wearing Golem Forge plating 3. So it already has 2 slots. Then I will actually just leave that. And that gives me 50, almost 6,000 credits to spend on something else. So my backup generator is gonna be in me.
I would like to buy some type of base to light armor for Beatrice.
I'm going to be putting a force field black inside my heavy armor.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy shields.
So
Just
it
to activate
has,
them.
yeah, it gives me 10 HP and it restores 10 each turn. Standard action, activate. 10 HP. Fast healing.
Do we have any ring of resistance left, or do we sell those?
You ask as I just sell them all.
Yeah, they're cheap enough though. I can just buy one myself.
You never know, we might pick up some more.
Yeah, I mean, we probably will. I just
You can I'll tell you that you can have if you detract like 18% of the full buying price of a ring of resistance, you can have not sold one of them, Cosmo. So if you detract 18% of the full price of a ring of resistance from your money, you can have not sold one of those.
okay.
5,000 left. I have no more augments. Slots. So I can't actually use that electrostatic field yet, so
It'll be 132.
Yep.
can do with it what you
It's a
will.
lot cheaper than buying one.
Yeah. Yeah. It gives me a nice little boost to my otherwise crappy like fort save, for example.
Is that your lowest base save?
Well, Fort and Will are my low saves, but I have better wisdom than Fort or Constitution. So
The ring affects base, not total.
yeah, both Fort and Will are the lowest, but
Okay.
even with yeah, I guess
Like-
Fort is my lowest.
I could upgrade.
Even
use
harder
range
to
over it.
stop to diplomacy people because my bluff's now at 19. Also plus d6 plus
Oh
1.
yeah.
So my bluff has a minimum plus 21.
So I have plus 19 to my survival attack skill, which is kind of
Why
awesome.
did you use that when we're in Castorville?
Because I thought the Explorer specialization was automatically upgraded both for Demoralizer's background and Demoralizer's background. So, yeah, I got no complaints. It's fun. I can't be surprised. I always act in the surprise round.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah. I also can't be surprised while sleeping either, which is kind of cool.
You always sleep with one eye open.
Of course, I'm a lizard. I don't have to blink.
I'm gonna become more bionic.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna look up. Augmentations.
Goose, I'm gonna be put some speed suspension into my legs.
You can become Bionic Man?
Yep. It's a good thing I have so many augmentation slots because I need them.
Yeah, that's fine.
If anybody wants to look at what it is, that's what it is. I can only get the first one now, because I've used up the rest of my money.
So I think I already have dark vision. Where's my character sheet? Wow, now I just have low light vision. Maybe I should get dark vision capacitors.
Sadly, with all the money I've spent, I couldn't get the low light ones, so I'll have to do it next time. To the point where the only things I can afford are those.
Ooh,
As
data
long
jack.
as long as I have sparks, I don't need to worry.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Even then, I still have a light on me. Yeah, I've spent all my money on upgrades, so I'll just probably spend the rest on healing serums.
Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with healing serums.
Since I'm down to 0. I like how they constitute as magic. Oh yeah, are you still using the Staff of Mystic Healing, Ava? I don't know if you use it.
When it's necessary. It gives me like an extra time to use my class ability Healing Touch.
I didn't
I've
use
used
it
it
on
when-
Eops.
I did
Did
on
you?
myself.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I don't remember it.
Well, I'm getting a Dragon Gland installed because, gosh darn it,
Dragon Clan buddies!
yes, I am inspired by your example.
What element you going for?
Probably electricity.
Oh, element buddies!
Demoralizer is not very original, but
Well, a lot of things we've been facing. have
he
either
is
been-
learning from the best.
Yeah. The price jump from the healing serums just keep pushing me off, so I'm just gonna buy a lot of level
Yeah,
ones.
just buy tons of level 1 healing serums. You know, I've got an all space chamber that'll just carry all the things.
I got one too,
So awesome.
but it's gonna take a full action to take anything out of it
Yep.
Let's buy 10
during
of them.
battle.
So
So then it'll be
what was
one
my,
capacity for that.
space cat.
500 credits. I don't think I need to buy anything else. I only have like 200 credits. So I shall have a look-see at the ship. Thankfully, I have the link to the site on the ship.
Pistol's level 4. Damn.
Tier 7. Damn, we got a lot of points left. We got...
Yeah. Hey, do you have
48.
the what's the word? The code for that ship to plug into the tool?
Yeah, I pasted
Did
it
you
all
drop
into
that in
the...
the chat?
Can do.
Okay.
It's if you don't want to do that, it's also in the Sunrise Maiden bio and info.
Ah, gotcha.
Just so what was needed was on the ship, so it's easy to find. Well, for anything, we need to upgrade the power core because we can't add anything else until we do. Oh, wow, the power core doesn't add
Shopping.
much. You like the deflective reinforcement, yeah, Ava?
Yeah.
Tier 7. Frame, still Explorer.
That does mean I cannot use the load lifter.
Okay, first thing I
There's some.
propose is increasing the thruster size to the biggest that we can fit on there.
Oh no, -1 to the piloting.
Oh no.
Oh wow, that's just a 1 increase in build point. But
Yeah.
10 increase in power, which is fine because we're upgrading the power.
We should also definitely increase the computer ability.
I don't know, I think we should increase the AC. We know how Goose is so good with his rolls against our AC.
True. My only thing about the increasing AC is the higher AC decreases.
Do we really need to increase the computer? That only gives us a bonus.
We have a Mark II tri-node now.
Yeah, so +2 to free checks.
Yeah. Go to Mark III Tetranode. That'll give everybody's checks +3.
That's a big jump in points for +1.
Point.
I don't think we need the bonuses to our checks at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say leave the computer where it is, and if we have points spare, sure. Also, this, yeah, the that link doesn't have the luxurious crew quarters because it was before that, so just change that.
Yeah, I just fixed that. Okay, so Mark 7 armor and Mark 8 defenses, I think.
What's this in the medical bay for some reason?
We must not have updated it.
I swear this was one the updated link though. Oh well.
Oh well. Should we get some anti-hacking systems? Oh, we probably need to upgrade the weapons, though.
This also hasn't saved the flat cannon for some reason. Or flak thrower.
Yeah, flag thrower and particle beam are both on the turret.
Yeah.
And then then it has a plasma torpedo launcher in the bow.
Nope, everything's on turret.
Everything's on turret.
Yep, it's on the Byron info as well. We just have a light particle beam and a flak thrower which are on the turret.
Alright. Well, in that case, I think we should add a missile launcher just to increase our offensive ability.
Oh, it does have those. For some reason we still had the front cannon there. We don't. You want to upgrade what to what?
I want to add a plasma torpedo launcher to the front.
You say that as that's the thing I just took off.
I think that having ability will only help us.
We don't have another gunner for it though, but the torpedo launcher is probably going to be better than the flat cannon.
Yeah, I mean it's a long range weapon, so in the event that we get jumped, which is not out of the question, it gives us the opportunity to throw some missiles at them before we go into close range combat where the plasma or particle beam can be used. It's also plasma torpedoes, so kind of awesome.
Yeah.
And we should probably also upgrade the engine as well. Or not the engine, power core. It's Arcus Maximum.
I mean, I just set it to Pulse Orange for 250. Still have tons of points.
Well, with the Arcus Maximum, gives us 200 or only up to 168 right now. With everything turned on.
That's true. I was just forward building.
Yeah, it still gives us 9 points to play with. All right, what about the computers? Should we have anti-hacking systems on the computer?
Can we do anything against the hacking, or is it just the computer itself?
I don't know.
And what is the site doesn't tell me what their different marks do. I'd have to look at the ship.
Building starships.
These increase DC to hacking by 1.
Yeah.
And what's the cost of the top one? Go to Mark 4 for 12 build points.
That's a little pricey. I mean, I say we start at Mark 1, and then we can upgrade it later. And then we have like a lockout countermeasure or something, and that'll, I think, give us a reasonable level of protection.
Yeah, that's 3 points for lockout.
And then we upgrade the sensors to advanced medium range, and that kicks us up to 180 build points. And gives us +4 to sensor checks.
How are you up to 180? What did you do?
Oh, we need shields too.
How are you up to 180 build points? I'm 155 on mine.
Okay, from the top. Tier 7, Explorer frame. Arcus maximum is PC 200, 20 build points. M12 thrusters. Mark 7 armor.
Oh, you actually did increase the armor. That'll be why.
Yeah. Yeah, armor gets expensive. Mark 2 tri-node computer. Luxurious crew quarters. Mark 8 defenses. That compensates for the loss of 1 TL from the armor. Signal basic engine. Cargo hold, medical bay, escape pods, recreation suite, HAC. Anti-hacking systems Mark 1. Lockout countermeasure. Advanced medium range sensors. And I could drop the sensors to the basic medium range that we had before. See about upgrading the shields.
Well, even with that, I'm still at 177.
Yeah, that's because there is also.
Do you have an extra weapon mount on yours that's not meant to be there?
Yeah, the plasma torpedo launcher.
That's only one mount.
Yeah.
As a base, that Link had 2 in the front, so you might well take the second one off the front. If you still have
Yeah,
it.
I think I did that. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
with mine,
let me drop the Jason output on you and plug it in. Okay, that's apparently too many characters to send in Discord.
got the paste bin.
Yeah, I'm generating a new paste. Okay. There you go. So that's what I have right now.
And that's what I had. Plug yours in, let's see. You jump up to 180.
Yep. Oh, that's why you have the Mark 6 defenses, not Mark 8. And you have Mark 5 armor on
What?
one you have.
I changed those.
Not in the pace you gave me.
What's the build points on that?
132.
What? I was up to 179. Unless my paste is not copying properly.
Yeah, I think you might not be pasting the right paste.
Well, I copied the link unless it's not updating it. I do it. Oh, I might be copying the wrong one. Are you copying the JSON at the very bottom?
Yeah.
That would be why. I was copying the one at the top. I thought that one got updated.
Yeah, the one at the top is whatever you started.
That'd be why. Oh, you still have a second weapon mount on your front. That'd be
I
why you
do?
have one. Yeah. I've taken it out, so we're now at 177.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, I see. I was just yeah, it's like Paris and the spring. Okay, now I'm down to 177. Okay.
And with that,
so,
we can increase the shields to 100 because that's only 2 more points.
Yep, leaves us with 1 build point. One stinking build point. Can we upgrade the armor again? No. Armor's too freaking expensive. What about the computer?
I mean, we could bump down the sensors down to medium range. That'll give us low more points, and we can pump those into shields.
I thought the sensors were already medium range.
Yeah, you wanted you wanted
Advanced sensors.
so if we go to basic, we have a lot more points. That's just a +2.
Yeah.
Because instead of having that being a +2, we can just say the computer gives that person the +2 instead. And most of the time, the DC is not too high.
We could also stack them. Yeah, being able to pump the shields up to medium 120. Nice.
We could do it to 140, actually.
Really? Okay, let's do that then.
Do the other 2 crewmates have any opinion?
No.
Nope.
The 2 people who are interested in ships, just do the ships.
I just heard mountains of jargon, and I was like,
Alright, I'll make
I am figuring out my cat.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never been as sad that I didn't have a cricket's chirping sound effect on hand.
Alright, I'll update the ship with stuff. One of the most beautiful things about this site is it has the output like they would in the game, so you can just copy paste that in. Where it says like speed 12, maneuverability good, and everything. It has a stat block. Give me a sec while I add this onto the ship. Don't worry, Goose. Our AC hasn't gone up too much. I swear.
Oh, I'm not that worried. I know what's coming.
That's not concerning it.
15 ships. 15! An army, a veritable army is coming for you. You're not gonna survive it.
AC's now 24 on both AC and TL.
That is pretty damn good, though. That is real good.
Ezra, you've got max ranks of piloting, don't you?
Oh
you
yeah,
can
I
also
can't go
just-
any higher.
Okay.
And you can also evasion automatically. Ugh, that's disgusting. You are disgusting. This is disgusting.
Just remember you take a -1 piloting because of the thrusters.
Are so big and powerful that they are uncontrollable. You need a firm hand to tame them.
I mean, you technically have a 0 now because we had +1 anyway.
We had a +1, and then he has. Oh, right. His speed demon thing gives him another +1 speed. So our ship effectively has a 13 speed now.
Yep. Shields are now 140. Finally, they can be split evenly amongst all the sides.
Hooray.
I don't have to do this 22, 23 annoying stuff I've been doing already. We have a region of 8 a minute, but I don't know if that really matters much.
If only I had 15,000 credits, I could buy myself a Aphelion laser pistol.
If only.
If only. Boost. What does boost do?
I hate how on the stat block it doesn't tell you the range of this gun.
Yeah, it's just short, medium, long.
It doesn't even say
Medium is
that.
10.
It just says name of the gun.
So short is 5x's, medium is 10, and long.
The torpedo
14 or
launcher is
15.
long, so 15.
Yeah, and the torpedoes move 14 in a turn.
What?
The torpedoes move 14 hexes in a turn. So if we launch at the absolute maximum range, hit them in the same turn, but it will keep on going until it hits something or gets shot down.
I mean, most of the time it's going to hit. Because we're normally within that range to use all the other things.
Yeah.
Torpedo. Thank you, Starships, for not telling me what exactly torpedoes do. You're a great sight.
They're tracking.
Oh boy, that tells me so much. Thank you.
This is another reference adventure. If you have the book with you, it'll tell you which page to turn to several times.
What is Demoralizer's position on the ship?
I am not sure. I can work the gunnery, but I can also most of the other things too.
We're
Not
missing
as good.
engineer, and we could always do with a better gunner because Sparks is not too good on his own.
Yeah, I mean, I've only got 3 ranks in engineering, 4 ranks in computers, but I think Ava's job is science.
Yeah,
I've been science officer because
So
it,
I can jump
I
on
can do.
engineering then.
You could be a gunner.
That can also work. I've got 7 ranks of piloting for a plus 18 total. Oh yeah. But you only use your piloting ranks, not the total bonus, which is unfortunate. do have good decks though.
I think that's the ship mostly done.
Our ship's insane.
Really?
I don't know. Kinda.
I mean, it helps. We can always have a +2 to the AC. So it's always going to be 26.
Yeah, so pretty much this is kind of going to be it for this session. I know a lot of things didn't really happen, but you guys are kind of preparing for a voyage into the stars.
Okay. So we have the rest of the week to pick up any other things that we've forgotten right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Preparing for voyage into infinity.
Into the unknown. Pretty much, yeah.
I'll also have to pick up my 7 other languages I know.
Exactly.
Oh god,
I-
yeah. I've got so many languages I need to pick up.
Jesus.
Ah.
One of those will have to be Elven, though.
Yeah, one of them is already Elven.
I need more
I've set
space for
culture.
languages.
But yeah, I think we'll pretty much just call it there.
Okay.
Alright,
So I catch you guys next week.
see you guys next week.
Indeed.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.